Trump changing his mind is not surprising about the tariffs and the market coming back from the dead. But what's depressing is that Trump was forced to change his mind because he felt financial pressure to do it. Specifically, from what I can tell, the bond side, it was the debt side. It wasn't even equity. It wasn't even like $6, $7, $10 trillion getting sucked out of Wall Street. It was the bond situation. That was choking. If there's no confidence in other countries lending us money to float our debt, then we're truly fucked. So someone said, hey, Donald, this is really no bueno. And then he probably, made a couple calls to his buddies, and a few people made hundreds of millions of dollars with the advance notice that he was going to change his mind, because even if you catch him, even if you have a transcript, even if you have the actual telephone call that he's making to who knows who, maybe Jared, shh, we're changing course. It's not about shorting. It's about buying, buddy. Anyway, not that I would even assert that this went on, especially given the fact that SCOTUS gave him blanket immunity, that for any decision that he makes as president related to the presidency, he is completely immune. So, for example, now that I'm on this little tangent, if there would have been a little recording of him on his phone, giving heads up that he was changing his mind, and then correlating that directly with epic trades that translated into hundreds of millions, if not billions, being made off this impulsive, stupid Trump move, then we couldn't do anything about it. But I digress. Anyway, what's sad about this is that Trump's choices were forced due to these financial pressures. And when you have other choices, such as denying our civil liberties by kidnapping people off the street, locking them up, and then deporting them without any transparency, without any due process, you got the Secretary of State, Marco fucking Rubio, defending this shit. And the list goes on how unconstitutional this motherfucker is acting. In the name of the unitary executive, he is going against law firms that have gone against him. He is going against the judges. He's going against universities. He's going against media outlets with the power of the government. That's a problem. And where are the Democrats? You got Schumer with his glasses hanging off his nose, saying that he's going to write a letter complaining about apparent conflicts of interest and insider trading. Nice going, Chuck. That's going to make an impact. Then you got Cory Booker. Nice gesture, going for 25 hours on what an asshole Trump is. Nobody gives a fuck. The real tragedy here is that Trump's hand was stayed because of financial pressure on the debt side, it looks like. And all this other shit he's doing, the left is incapable of marshaling a response. There were tens of thousands of people throughout the country, mostly in libtard blue big cities, but yeah, it hit some of the heartland too, protesting. But the Dems, instead of catapulting off of some of that grassroots resistance, are snoozing through this. And why? Because they're still fragmented. They can't decide what position to take. Are we going full libtard, progressive, AOC woke? Are we going to radicalize? Are we going to be that Bernie brothers have been asking us to be, that Bernie's been harping about for decades? Or are we going to go Gavin Newsom podcast? And it's an either or that's crippling the party, when what they need is new talent, and they need to focus less on the nuances of their messaging, which sucks, and just bring the country a fresh, young, charismatic personality to at least oppose all this tsunami of unconstitutional shit. That's the real tragedy right now. Of course, Trump is going to be doing Trump. Would you expect nothing less? You got to give it to the guy, seriously. He has this instinct. And the Democrats, conversely, have none. It's like what they say. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. That's American politics right now.